As the Toronto Maple Leafs navigate the offseason, their front office is actively exploring potential additions to the roster. The team is well aware that while offensive firepower is crucial, a more balanced lineup that includes solid defensive players is key to achieving sustained success. With several positions open and the need for depth both on defense and in the leadership department, the Leafs are seeking to identify players who can elevate their performance while bringing a steady presence on the ice. The organization has long focused on offensive capabilities, but with a challenging postseason ahead, bolstering the blue line with reliable defenders is now a priority. The defensemen that Toronto is looking for are not just those who excel at keeping the puck out of the net, but players who can also contribute in transition, help facilitate the offensive game, and perform well under pressure. The Maple Leafs are hunting for a unique mix of experience and skill, with a player who can step up when needed in the toughest moments. Beyond simply adding another defenseman, Toronto is targeting individuals who bring leadership qualities to the locker room. In the grind of a long NHL season, having veteran players who can help guide younger teammates and provide calm, steady performances is invaluable. The Maple Leafs are seeking individuals who have been through the highs and lows of a hockey career and can offer wisdom and resilience in key moments, especially during the playoffs when experience counts the most. As Toronto continues to evaluate potential candidates for their roster, the search has zeroed in on defensemen who have not only strong fundamentals, but also the versatility to adapt to various game situations. The Leafs need players who can step into different roles when required, whether it be taking on more minutes in key defensive pairings or supporting the power play unit. This flexibility is essential, especially in the face of potential injuries or lineup changes that may occur during the season. While the Maple Leafs are exploring various options, there's growing speculation about a particular defenseman who could fit their needs perfectly. This player brings a mix of physicality, a solid defensive mindset, and the ability to help transition the play out of the defensive zone. His experience in the AHL and NHL has made him a well-rounded, reliable blue liner. As discussions progress, it appears that this player could be a smart acquisition for Toronto, giving them depth and reliability in a key position. The player that has emerged as a strong candidate for the Maple Leafs is none other than Trevor Carrick. Carrick, a defenseman with both NHL and AHL experience, stands out as a solid, dependable option for Toronto's blue line. His ability to blend defensive reliability with physical play makes him an appealing target for the Leafs. Standing at 6 feet 2 inches and 196 pounds, Carrick brings size and strength to his game, attributes that Toronto's defense could benefit from, especially in high-stakes matchups against tougher opponents. Carrick's professional career has largely been defined by his work in the AHL, where he has been a consistent performer and leader. While he may not have garnered as much NHL playing time as some other defensemen, his AHL experience has allowed him to hone his game in a competitive environment. His ability to transition to the NHL level has been noted by various scouts, with many seeing Carrick as a player who can effectively contribute to an NHL team in need of defensive depth. One of Carrick's standout attributes is his physicality. He plays a tough, no-nonsense game that can wear down opposing forwards, particularly in the corners and in front of the net. Toronto, known for its offensive flair, could use a player like Carrick who brings a hard-nosed, defensive edge. His ability to clear the front of the net and win board battles would complement the Leafs' existing defense core, providing a different dynamic that could prove valuable in a playoff run. Defensively, Carrick is known for his smart positioning and his ability to break up plays with both his body and his stick. He may not be the fastest skater, but he makes up for it with sound decision-making and the ability to read plays as they develop. His steady presence on the blue line would provide Toronto with much-needed stability, particularly in key defensive situations where a mistake could lead to a scoring chance for the opposition. Offensively, while Carrick's contributions might not be as flashy as those of an offensive defenseman, he has a solid shot from the point and can move the puck well in transition. He's the type of player who can quietly contribute by making smart, safe plays to get the puck out of the defensive zone and up to the forwards. In a team like Toronto, where offensive stars like Auston Matthews and Mitch Marner take care of the scoring, Carrick's role would be to focus on the defensive side of the game while supporting the transition. Carrick also brings leadership qualities to the table. Throughout his AHL career, he has worn the A as an alternate captain, demonstrating his ability to lead by example. In a Maple Leafs locker room filled with younger players and high expectations, having a steady veteran presence like Carrick could help provide balance. His experience leading at the AHL level shows that he's capable of taking on a bigger role when needed, which would be a significant asset for Toronto. In terms of versatility, Carrick has shown that he can play both in a top-four role when required or serve as a reliable third-pairing defenseman. This adaptability makes him a valuable asset for any team, as he can step up into larger minutes if injuries or other circumstances arise. Toronto's coaching staff would likely appreciate having a player who can be plugged into different situations without a significant drop in performance. Furthermore, Carrick's style of play is well suited for the playoffs, where physicality and defensive reliability are critical. His ability to play a punishing style and handle the rigors of a playoff series would make him an excellent addition to a team like Toronto, which is looking to push deep into the postseason. Carrick's playoff experience in the AHL, where he has been part of long Calder Cup runs, would also serve him well in helping Toronto achieve its playoff ambitions. Though Carrick's time in the NHL has been somewhat limited, he has made the most of his opportunities when called up. His work ethic and commitment to improving his game have been widely praised by coaches and teammates alike. For the Maple Leafs, adding a player with Carrick's mindset could help foster a culture of hard work and perseverance, especially in the team's younger players who are still developing their game at the professional level. A deeper look into Carrick's career reveals that he has been a consistently solid performer at every level he's played. Whether it's logging heavy minutes in the AHL or stepping up to fill a role in the NHL, Carrick has shown that he is capable of handling the demands of professional hockey. His journey through different leagues has made him a well-rounded player, capable of adjusting his game based on the needs of the team. One little-known fact about Trevor Carrick is his strong family ties to professional hockey. His younger brother, Sam Carrick, is also a professional hockey player, currently playing for the Anaheim Ducks organization. The two brothers have faced off against each other in professional games, creating memorable moments for their family and fans alike. Growing up in a hockey-centric family has undoubtedly shaped Carrick's passion and understanding of the game. Beyond his familial connection to the sport, Carrick is known for his work off the ice as well. He has been involved in various community initiatives throughout his career, showing a strong commitment to giving back to the communities where he has played. This dedication to both his sport and his community has made Carrick a well-respected player among his peers and fans. Finally, Carrick's resilience and perseverance throughout his career are qualities that should not be overlooked. Despite not always being given a regular spot in the NHL, Carrick has continued to work hard and develop his game, proving that he has the ability to contribute at the highest level. For the Toronto Maple Leafs, acquiring a player with Carrick's determination and leadership could pay dividends as they look to build a team capable of competing for a Stanley Cup.